check.
Hello. Let us out the house. 2 years in
Check,
captivity.
check.
Having friends feeling sentimental. Fear and uncertainty messed up with my mental. That ain't the way, that's not the case. Ready to be out to feel the sun upon my face. Hot girl summer, more like Vax girl summer. Don't have your card, can't get in, that's a bummer. Get the cookouts going, meat on the grill. Vegan too, everybody gets their fill. Cold beer and shots, white claw for the ladies. Good times had by all, there are no maybes. Music bumping, kill a ride. With the feature.
All right. Okay. So in the meantime, until it starts working, let me get something popping. Hopefully you can hear this. This is one I did inspired by Kanye's life.
Andy Warhol soundbite here to emphasize this.
Just until this starts working again.
Block monetization from you being an artist. It's like 24 karat gold to plastic and wood. Low key, this might get play in the hood or not. I'm trying to secure a knot. The bag and the rich and silent. No stitch. I was grinding non-stop. Couldn't tell me nothing. I was just trying to have nothing but positivity. Didn't need a queen bee. Paid 7 B's. You can't talk to me. Freedom is relativity. The East is the future theory of relative. And the Psalm came off of me. Didn't really care who was thinking off of me. If I died, then the world changes off of me. Wait, let me take it back a bit. I was living in China before I knew I could spit. Came back to the shy, just my mama and me. Connected with my mentor, no ID. I painted my future in college, had to drop out. I saw the vision clear, knew I had to rock out. Do the knowledge, I produced the shit. I'm the production behind many favorite hits.
Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I hear you now. Can you hear me?
I've been able to hear you the whole time. I heard you talking to nobody. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're good road here at least. Yeah, I can hear the music and I can hear you talking, and I'm just like, I can hear you.
We made the show this was the Jodian podcast in the beginning. It was pirated radio. Now we can give it back.
So I kind of want to discuss, the First Amendment a little bit, and everything that's coming out of Gaza and everything that's not coming out of Gaza. It's our First Amendment is being stomped on in several different ways, considering that America is so deeply involved in that bullshit over there. You would think that they would want, if Hamas was really like super horrible, that they would want the news to report the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not only not reporting the truth, but like they're barely even reporting lies. They're barely reporting anything, really. I mean, it's the same shit, different day. If it weren't for our First Amendment rights, we would not have the freedom of press. We would not have the freedom to express ourselves. We would not have the freedom to redress our grievances with government officials. What do you think art would look like without the First Amendment? What do you think? Music, painting, sculpting, you name it. What do you think it would look like if we didn't have these protections?
It depends on what country you're talking about, because art and the First Amendment is still fully flourishing in America. Inmates in prison are still making albums. They're still able to connect with everybody on the outside and still release their music. They're still able to do everything they can inside. So I don't know.
Well, that live feed that I invited to you earlier today, I mean, like, they don't have a proper studio or anything there. The only reason that we were hearing that guy is because somebody snuck a cell phone into him. That's how a lot of them get out.
The guy playing the guitar?
No, the guy that was freestyling. The guy that plays the guitar, he doesn't have he's in prison too, and he doesn't have a studio either.
Oh, that
makes sense. Yeah, so that's why his recording sounds so fucked up.
No, the bars make sense now. Now it all makes sense. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that because I was like, he's literally he's talking about like the stuff that they're selling that record labels want to buy and sell and use to manipulate the youth. But I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. Wow.
I'm a
You just
huge advocate for people that are on the inside. I think people are given bullshit sentences that are way too long, like our good friend Eric Brandt. He went to prison for his hopes and wishes and his thoughts and prayers, and I mean that literally. Hey, 357, good to see you. I'm talking about Eric. He went to prison for wishing some really bad shit on people, but not directly. He did it when he was just talking to people on his live feed. And these people actually had to come and look for his live feed and like find the recording of it and go through it and find him saying, I hope that, you know, I can't remember what it was now. It was really bad though. It was really bad. It was like, I think all judges should be shot. I think, you know, I wish, I hope, I pray. It was those kind of statements.
I can tell you from
because he stated them in that manner, not direct threats. He
I
did
can tell you,
not threaten the person directly. He didn't call them up. So
sorry.
he got 12 years for that. He got 12 years for that. That's a long fucking time for thoughts and prayers and hopes and wishes, no matter how ugly they are. Oh, he wished that this judge's dad would get bone cancer and live a really long time. That's where I fucking got that from.
There's a delay on here, so it's like hard to like really like fine tune it. But I'm gonna say
if
what
you're
I do,
listening, turn like mute your YouTube page.
my YouTube.
And,
I'm not on YouTube. I'm not on nothing. This is just the interface.
really?
Yeah. Just my interface.
Oh, so how long is the delay? Is it like 10 seconds?
Okay, so I'm gonna say the number 1. You tell me when you heard me say the number 1.
Okay.
1.
I heard it.
1.
Heard it.
Okay, so it's like maybe like a 1.5 second delay, maybe so.
Okay, I'll slow down a little bit.
Okay, no, you're good. So repeat what you were saying again, because I was gonna say something.
So Eric Brandt, he went to prison for 12 years for his hopes and wishes and thoughts and prayers. There was no direct threat. He was just saying really fucked up shit about, you know, superior court judges and federal court judges and cops too, I think, but I can't remember. I think maybe it was just judges. And he ended up going to prison over it for 12 years. Now, he did not say this shit directly to the judge. He did not fucking go and seek out this judge and say it to him. He was talking in general fucking to his friends over a live feed. He was not, you know, it was not a viable threat. It was freedom of expression. And he should not have been put into prison for it.
Okay, let me tell you the only thing that I can say that makes sense based off of what I understand and know. For that to happen, the feds were already looking at everything he's doing. Take into consideration that the feds are already on Mark Zuckerberg for everything he's doing. So they're watching everything that's on Facebook. Now, Facebook is Meta and Meta is Instagram. So everything that everybody's doing on this Instagram, everybody's paying attention to it. So it's kind of like I don't want to say dry snitching on yourself, but like there's a lot of people just looking at everything that's happening here. That's if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, it makes total sense. But again, like if you're not actually breaking the law,
you're talking
there's a constitutional right to protect your activity or what it is that you're saying, even if somebody doesn't like it. Then, I mean, if they can go that far to where, like, say, you could say, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. I can't believe you just did that, and not mean it. But that person turn around and say, have you sent to prison for saying it? Like, is that where we're going?
Okay. So, and it's, I get exactly what you're saying, but you got to take in consideration, everybody doesn't have the same threshold as like a lot of us. Like, this is the reason that cops kill people, because they just think at the end of the day, it's their life or your life. And they're going to shoot first. So at the end of the day, they're not going to be like, oh, maybe he is joking. They're going to think, okay, this person probably is going to kill me. and I have a wife and kids, so I'm gonna be proactive. Like, you gotta take in consideration, everybody's just scared. All these cops, all these people are just scared at the end of the day. Once you realize that, then you know what you're dealing with, and you know how to handle these police officers and all these people. Once you understand that, that's like the biggest thing I can say right there. That's the most sense that I can make of it, because I know that all these people are basically just scared at the end of the day.
Yeah, some of them are flat out fucking evil. I'm not.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But at the same, they can be evil. They can be evil, but if they're like a cat, if you put a cat in the corner, a cat is gonna scratch the shit out of you. So if they're evil and they feel they're in the corner, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, evil or not.
Oh, I agree. And I just with the fear thing. Okay, you're a cop. You're highly trained.
Not exactly true. Not exactly true.
This is I'm using the police's words. When they fucking talk about themselves, they are highly trained officers. Just like they have highly trained dogs, highly trained canines that they can't make shut the fuck up, and they constantly bark 24 hours a day. Highly trained,
I was gonna post this. I saw a post where like there's these. You probably saw the post too, where it was a guy. He's like literally handcuffed, and the dog is just biting his arm, and the other police officers trying to pull him off. And the person that's filming is like, "How come you can't get your dog off him? He's just biting him." And the guy's like, "I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable." He keeps telling the police officers, "I'm comfortable." Like at the end of the day, but the dog is still biting him because they can't control it.
Yep, exactly.
So
dude, you know how many police dogs have attacked and killed people, pets, and like I'm talking like a toddler. Just last year, a toddler was fucking killed by a goddamn police dog because when the cop released it, instead of the dog going after the perp, it saw this little kid over here and thought, "Ooh, easy target," and fucking killed him.
Can you send that video? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that video.
I can look it up.
Yeah, send that one.
I can look it up. We can fucking watch it.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll look it up right now. Release canine. There we go. Should be attacked by dog. Nope, not that one. Here it is, right here. Oh wait, no, this is a different one. What the hell? Okay, here's the child killed in the dog attack. Oh, I guess I gotta share my screen, don't I?
Yeah.
This will take me just a second, you guys. My computer's running kind of slow. I need to clean this bitch up. Okay.
Shameless plug to Drodians.com. Get the Drodian app if you got a iPhone or Android. YouTube's hating on you because you've been talking truth. That's what happens. You keep talking that truth, YouTube's gonna start shadow banning you without you even knowing it. Stopping everything that you want to do. I'm saying.
I'm letting that buffer or like finish spinning. I don't know why it's so slow. I guess I could change fucking, what do you call it? I do this thing down here in the bottom right hand corner of my screen. I can do that really quick and see if that helps.
Gatekeepers. Gatekeepers. That's only a 2-minute video. Rounded up. That should play no problem. No go. Mm-mm. You're in the matrix right now. Ooh, you deep in the matrix. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. And this is the Killer Ron show again. This is the Killer Ron show in the meantime. So, yeah. When she comes back and brings that truth, I'm telling you, that's what happens. When you speak too much truth, the gatekeepers are like, we cannot spread that to the world because we don't want the world knowing the truth. And that's what happens. You get shadow banned, so to speak. This song is called Truth, actually. It's beat, produced by the Vigilante. He represents the Dronian Squad. Oh, she's back. She's back. Okay.
Who ain't that about a fucking bitch? They're really fucking, they're doing this, aren't they?
I told you. What you think I'm bullshitting? I'm probably crazy to everybody else. I'm just telling you what I see.
Oh no, trust me. No, if
you're in the matrix,
we see this shit all the time too.
You're in the matrix.
Depending on what fucking we're talking about, this kind of shit happens.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
You can't hear. Can you hear yourself? And you're like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, they unplugged you. Unplugged you.
Oh, am I roboting?
You were, but now it's clean now.
Am I roboting?
No, it's clean now.
Okay. Okay, cool, good. I'm gonna I grabbed this other video because that wasn't the right one. That one was in Britain.
Okay.
Somewhere in Britain. I don't know where. But I've got another one here that's a kid fucking being attacked by a goddamn fucking police dog.
That's the one I want to see. Bless. Gatekeepers.
That this canine officer had total control of that dog. It was an accident, and sometimes accidents happen.
Virginia Beach Police Chief James Cervera says the handler followed procedure as the canine unit searched America's Best Value Inn for alleged bank robber Joshua Allen.
The officer immediately took control of the dog, immediately rendered aid to the child.
The length of Monday's accidental attack is unclear. The boy's mother says it lasted minutes. The chief says only seconds.
From her perception, it probably was a prolonged period, but I can tell you if that dog had a prolonged bite on that young child, our conversation may be totally different at this moment of time.
Cameron is left with deep bite wounds in his back, gruesome injuries that Chief Cervera says weigh on his department.
You know, I'm a dad, I'm a grandfather, I feel especially bad.
Now, the chief said the city has agreed to pay for the medical expenses. Meanwhile, the chief has placed the dog handler and the canine and focused on training because he says both will return to active duty.
You in the Matrix still? Yeah, you're in the Matrix still. She's in the Matrix. She's running from agents right now, ladies and
Jesus
gentlemen.
Christ, this is the first time I've had this issue. My bad, everybody. My bad. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's fucking the network or if it's fucking the subject matter that I'm trying to pull up.
At Circle C.
But what I can do is I can download these videos. I can download these videos and we can go over them the next time we're live. Were you able to hear me?
So when you
Okay.
download them, you get the clean stream, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if I download the video, then it will not have to go through two different like servers to be shared on this server.
Okay.
So
well, that guy got paid, even though he should have got paid more instead of just for his injuries. I think he should have got paid way more than that. What did he do to get dog sick on him?
Nothing. He was just a kid in the way. He was an 8-year-old kid that was in the way. The 8-year-old kid fucking went running out. He didn't even know there was a cop thing going on. He was just running down that pathway, and he come out of the end of the pathway, which was covered, so he couldn't see anything until he was all the way out of it. And here come the cop and the dog just takes him down.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's $1 million lawsuit, actually. Just for his
and then they're saying that it was only a couple seconds. The mom says a couple of minutes. They only showed a few seconds on the camera, but it was still going on when they cut it off. So there's no telling how long it is. They're covering shit up by fucking keeping that brief and short.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that. That's cold. I thought he was like a perpetrator that like they just like released it on him. It was just like excessive. I didn't know he was like an innocent bystander.
Yeah, it was an innocent 8-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's big money. That's a fumble and big money on their end. They should actually continue to pursue that. If anything, you should have. Are they on the show? Are they on your Thursday show? You guys' Thursday show?
That one's not. But we did a show I think 2 years ago about this little chick. She was like 98 freaking pounds. She was like 17, I think, or 16, and she was with some other people joyriding in a car, and she was hiding in some bushes. She gave herself up. You can hear her give herself up. That she was afraid to come out of the bushes because she was afraid of the dog. Well, what they do, they just let the dog loose on her, and the dog mangled her. I have pictures on my phone. Oh my God, dude, it's a really, really bad, like really bad. She lost her eye. She was in a coma for like 2 weeks from the dog attack. It attacked her head. It attacked her throat. It attacked her face, her chest. It was really fucking bad. And they did not bother. They didn't even try to pull the dog off of her. They just let the dog ragdoll her.
Did she murder somebody? Did she torture? Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not equal. So like whoever released that dog, that's the perfect person.
After she gave herself up. Release the dog after she gave herself up.
Either way, stuff like that, you lose your eye and all that stuff. There's no equal to that. So she is a billionaire at the end of the day, and they are all fired. All of them are done. That's how it should go down. But I don't think it's going to go down unless somebody really sheds light on that, because I never heard about this. It hasn't been put on my timeline for me to even see
I actually think that
if I see stuff like that, I share it.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to throw the video at you. I would share it here, but this thing's acting stupid. I will get this figured out tonight so that next time this doesn't happen. Hey, Kano. Matrix transparency. I'm going to try and get onto my YouTube so I can mod you guys. I don't think either one of you are modded on here. And the reason that I keep everybody modded is to protect their freedom of speech. So nobody can silence each other.
I see there's people. Oh, so when you press comments, you can see everybody's comment. Oh,
So you thought I was just sitting here talking to myself, didn't you?
it's like, who are you talking to? Like, you're talking to another two.
Yeah, another human being. Oh my God, you thought I was fucking batshit crazy, didn't you?
I was like,
Yeah,
she's
no,
like, hey,
you can see what they're.
hey, person ZZG. Hey, I was like, who are you talking to right now?
I'm talking to my imaginary friend.
I dig it. I get it.
Oh God, I love life.
Christmas.
It's good. Life is good. Okay, so let's see. Can I mod from here? Yep, I can. Okay, so I'm modding you, Corona. I'm making you a standard mod. Nobody but me can silence you. And the only reason that I would silence you is if you got hella racist or started talking in a manner that had to do with you sexually abusing or wishing sexual abuse on somebody else, you know, that kind of fucked up, twisted shit. Then I got a problem with it and I will shut you down.
Or the Illuminati got her. And then she's a new gatekeeper.
Yes, I'm the new gatekeeper. No racism and no fucking misogyny. Thank you. And no, what is it? The opposite of misogyny? Misandry. And no misandry either. So no hating on men either. You know, for the sake of hating on men. That's not okay. And men have feelings. Get fucking used to it.
We're not allowed to have those. So that's just how it is.
Well, you better fucking go get you some off the black market. There's this place called the dark web you can get it from.
The dark web.
Yeah, it looks like Kano's the only one that wasn't modded. So like I was saying earlier, I keep everybody modded so that they can say their piece, they can post their links, they can, hey, cameras everywhere, what's that?
You can't click the links.
I'd like it to be known that every time I talk, she tells me to shut the fuck up. So
shut the fuck up.
Everybody's got freedom of speech.
Would you please? Yes, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! She's the new gatekeeper. Just you heard it right.
If you could see his face, he's fucking smiling. He's got the shittiest fucking grin on his face right now. You don't even know.
She won't let me.
Oh,
I'm abusive too. Just so you know, I abuse him really bad.
That's why he sounds like he's in the Matrix because we can't hear nothing he's saying. Who is that? Who is that? What's his name in the background?
That's AJ.
Hey, AJ, you sound like this because she put you in the Matrix. She don't want you to be heard. You need to get. You need another. You need another camera right here. You need a third camera.
I'm also never mind.
Yeah. You shut your fucking mouth. Go play. Don't you have a car to fix? Can I get you to shut that off? Thank you. He's gonna steal bandwidth because he's gonna play something.
Oh no, I'm gonna hang out for a bit.
No, I don't want you to. I don't like it when you hang out. Please go away.
I'm all wet.
Oh my God, help me.
Eloy Maris Gonzalez. That's the song? Eloy Maris Gonzalez?
Where?
Somebody said the link.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, okay. No, it's an encounter. It's a police encounter video. I'm going to I don't think I can do it from my phone. Where's my other computer at? Like any of them.
I know the answer to this question.
I bet you do. Because I want to check out this video because cameras everywhere. Hey, by the way, dude, I was in fucking Seattle. I called you guys over and over and over again. Where the fuck were you? Okay, where the hell did that damn link go? Could you find it for me?
I'm thinking.
Cameras where? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's cameras.
Man killed by the dead man killed by the police.
And son of a whore. Do it this way.
Jesus. Is that just me?
Where at?
It's on the screen.
Oh yeah, no. I know that part. I just wanted to know where the incident took place at. I'm on my way to go to it. Go to that link now.
Cameras.
But I'm trying to get a different computer over here, and some the peanut gallery is looking for it for me.
Cameras everywhere.
How many people do you know lose a computer?
A computer? That's impossible.
His channel is shit, dude.
Oh. Wait, he lost a computer?
Straight up fucking. I have like 3 computers, and I only know where one of them is.
Well, you said it's channel. That means it's on the internet. So you don't need the computer for that, right? Am I interpreting this?
No, I wanted to use a different computer. I wanted to use a different computer to see if I could make the feed run smoother.
Oh, you're gonna log off with this one and log into a new one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me prepare to make this killer on hour again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let me know when you as soon as you log off, I'll be ready.
To listen to okay. Did you have a chance to listen to DJ BJ's band? Because they're fucking really good.
I heard them, but I was gonna like after I was done with this, I
know, right?
The show's
I would not be called BJ. I just wouldn't.
It's 54 seconds later when I was gonna tap out, but I'm still gonna tap in for a little bit. But yeah, I was gonna go search for it, and I'm just gonna do the show right after this because I have my camera and everything ready.
Nice. Well, fucking, we can listen to him. Yay! I'm there. I'm there. Let's see if it actually fucking pulls up for me though.
What's the name of the band so I can have this already like lined up when this is done?
Oh, Hakeem and them or Hakeem and me? I think it's Hakeem and them. Yeah, pretty sure it's Hakeem and them.
That's right, Hakeem. That's right.
But they're kind of a jazz. Yeah, they're kind of a jazz sounding band, but like I don't know, with a rhythm and blues kind of a thing going on with it too. Oh hey, oh my god, it's actually fucking gonna play. All right, I'm gonna share this goddamn fucking video.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna mute my.
Walk out.
You guys have to. I'm staying outside for a reason.
Walk over here now. I'm the last opportunity, bud.
I know it's the last opportunity. I know how this
Walk
works,
out.
but my father's the man. So if you're gonna send me where he's at, then so be it. You know, but I'm
walk
all
out.
I got.
I'm telling you, once more deputies get here, it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. Okay, so you can either walk out here, comply or not. Corner that way.
Corner what way? You guys got the fucking guns, man. Hey, do you want to stop?
Q4 will be standing by for the next incoming unit. He just won't comply and walk out from behind a bush.
Well, you got flashlights on me. I'm not doing anything. You guys already know how it is around here.
Good. Just on the property where the coded A is coming from. The rest of the property hasn't been secured yet.
So you want to take that flashlight off of me?
No. You want to comply with our orders?
Walk out here.
Bro, get your hands up.
Get your hands up and walk out. The worst case, you're going to be on your way, bud. We're out here investigating a freaking alarm call, okay? So I need you to walk out here. You understand that?
There's no. I'm standing here. There's no alarm call. I'm taking care of this.
Come over here now.
I'm taking care of this building. What are you guys taking care of?
This building. That's what we're taking care of.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking.
Walk out here.
There's no problem, sir, officer.
Walk out. Now.
Obviously, everything looks good.
I don't know. I haven't checked the rest of the building. You're impeding my investigation now. You're delaying me in what I'm doing because you won't listen.
Have you seen the building?
No, I haven't seen the whole building because we came across you first.
This is it.
You need to walk out here and lay down on your stomach where you're going to be detained. And if you do not follow my orders, you're going to be placed under arrest for obstructing, resisting, and delaying a peace officer, okay?
You're delaying an officer yourself.
Okay, that's fine. I'm telling you right now, it is a lawful order, okay?
Obstruction of justice, sir.
That's what you're doing right now. Correct.
I have a purpose and a job.
Are you going to comply with my orders?
I'm a government issued.
Okay, is there anything I can tell you that's going to make you comply? Is there anything I can do for you?
Device?
Is there anything that I can do to gain your compliance?
Well, just to leave me alone.
I'm not going to leave you alone. We're not going away right now, okay?
The device is the best.
I'm telling you, again, that you're obstructing and delaying my investigation to secure this building because we're here for an alarm call. If you do not comply, you're going to be placed under arrest, okay?
Well, you have to explain that to the president.
Okay.
What's your name?
Because I'm trying to do my job. If you're obstructing and delaying me in doing that.
No, I don't think so, man.
Okay, the canine unit's coming.
Christensen, flashlight on my police officer. You can't be that scared, officer.
Oh, you're not complying, so I don't know why you're not complying. You would have been on your way already, bud.
Oh, obviously you did something wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lewis, he's been instructed that he's now under arrest and that the canine unit was coming. 148, because we can't secure the rest of the building.
Surrender now. We'll send the dog. He will bite you.
This is my
So show us your hands or this dog's gonna bite you. Unit. Show us your hands or you send the dog.
My hands are right here. You already know who I am. This is my building. You guys need to get the hell out of here.
Lay on your stomach.
For what?
We can
Lay
take,
on your stomach.
we can take him hands off.
Get on the ground.
Initially wouldn't show
We'll
us his
send the
hands.
dog and he will bite you.
I got a vehicle. Get an arrest team on me.
Get on the ground. We'll send the dog.
Noel.
Let him up. Let him light.
I'm an innocent man.
Valera and Noel, up hands, up front with
Get on the
hands.
ground.
Up front with hands. You guys are going hands on.
Get on the ground.
We're going to take him into custody, guys.
Arrest. We'll send the dog and he will bite you. Do not resist arrest. If you resist, the dog will bite you. Do you understand?
I think there's a knife underneath that.
Some shot over there.
Put light on it. Where? There's a knife right there on that.
What? Where the dot is? Or right there? I think it's like a,
Get on the ground now. Is there a knife there?
it looks like some kind of tool and then
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Then take the dog away.
Get on the ground now.
Take the dog away.
Shot him up and came back.
Get on the ground now.
Look,
Go.
tell the rookie.
Get on the ground.
Get him.
Get on the ground. Don't play my
Get
dog.
over here.
Don't play my dog.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Whoa.
Show
Shots fired. Shots fired.
6Q4. Shots fired. Shots fired. 6Q4.
Still need to give him the thing, guys.
Get him over. Get him over.
I got the X. I don't know if I got hit. Whoa.
You got hit? Roll him over. Get him over. Get him over.
Get on the ground now.
Look,
Oh! Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stop playing my dog. Stop playing my dog.
Get in there.
Stop playing my dog. Get on the ground. Shots fired. Shots fired.
6Q4. Shots fired. Shots fired. 6Q4.
we still need to give him the thing, guys.
Well,
There's
What's
a lot
that?
about there's a lot about that on both sides.
there's a lot about it. I mean, yeah. I can't even honestly both side it. I mean, they showed
Okay.
something that was blurry, super blurry, and said it was a hatchet. I don't know if that was a hatchet or not.
That part
But
is
the dude
suspect
was-
because he throws it.
But like the dude was not complying, but he was passively not complying. And why would you have your gun out? Why would you pull your gun out on somebody who is passively fucking like not compliant or showing non-compliance? If they're actively fucking showing non-compliance in a manner that is physically violent, I kind of get the taser. But your gun?
I just saw the first person guy with a gun, but this is the only thing I can say. And have you seen the movie? Have you seen the movie Last Samurai? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I have.
So, you know, there's where Tom Cruise was on one side and then he got captured. He was on the other side and he saw how they operate. I was able to do that. I have a friend who was he was a police officer. I don't know what he does now, but I did a ride along and I understand how they operate because at the end of the day, they're literally living in fear 24/7 because at the end of the day, they don't know if they're going to die. That's what I'm saying. Like they're just,
If they're afraid, they shouldn't be cops.
I get it. And that's but that's the problem. You can't be like, that's how it is for all of them. You can say that all you like these people that have the taser. You can be like, are you afraid of me? You shouldn't be a cop. You can't take them out because they're already there in the situation. There's no way to stop that. But like that's how I feel. Everybody who's in these situations, they need to think of it that way. Because when somebody's scared, they're willing to save their life and kill you. They're willing to kill you to keep their life. And that's how it needs to be understood.
But if they can, if they let fear get control of them and make them act erratically and act out of character and act out of policy, then like literally they are not cut out to be police officers because there's a protocol that they have in place. Just like if you are in the military and you go to war, there is a protocol on how you engage combatants, and you have to stay within that protocol. And if you don't, you end up in the brig.
But sometimes there's people that go into war when they're supposed to be like brave and they just cowered out in the end. Just like that movie, was it Saving Private Ryan? When he watched his friend just die when he's supposed to be brave and save him. They just watched his friend get killed.
If you're going to work and you are afraid of a 76-year-old grandma, you kill her, if you are afraid of a homeless guy who was sleeping on the ground, if you are afraid of a fucking 8-year-old who is fucking running around playing to the point where you fucking kill them or your actions cause their death, you do not belong in that profession. You need to go and work somewhere else because being a police officer is not even the 25th most dangerous job in the country. The most dangerous jobs dude, you can work at 7-Eleven. It's more fucking dangerous to work at 7-Eleven than it is to be a cop.
That's true. I've seen
whoever is putting it into these cops' heads that, oh, you're gonna die. No, you're killing people is what needs to be drilled into their fucking heads. I think that I'm scared is just a fucking excuse so that they can do bodily harm to other people because they are power tripping motherfuckers.
It's true to a certain extent. I'm gonna say that. All I can say is, well, I'm a criminal justice major. I was gonna be a cop, and there was a situation where like my friend was a cop,
You're not.
and he literally said, you shouldn't be a cop. Like my friend he just did a regular patrol stop, and the guy just pulled a gun and shot him because he didn't want to go to jail. That's what I'm saying. These people are they're just living off of fear at the end of the day. But at the same time,
kill more people than perpetrators kill cops. Like
I wouldn't doubt that.
Like literally last year, only 7 cops were killed by a perpetrator on the job. The rest of the 100 or almost 1,000 and something, they were either killed by car accident, killed by their own misfire or discharge of their own weapon, or it was suicide or a heart attack. Most of them were heart attack.
I think it's deeper than that, though. I think a lot of the times for some of this stuff, I think it's like really like personal beefs that we don't even know about. That's what I really think it is. Did you think about that?
No, well, and there's a lot of personal beefs. A lot of, especially if you look at LA County, there's a lot of personal beef there. And like in where the hell is Javier at? Illinois. Juliet. He's in Juliet. He's the one who exposed the Eric Garner case, which is where they choked the man with a fucking nightstick, shoving it down his fucking throat, literally down his throat, and then knew that he had swallowed like some drugs or medication or something, and knew that he was out and, you know, fucking unconscious, and they didn't even bother to call an ambulance or nothing. They just let him fucking die. Our friend, and I say our friend because this man was a police officer. He did display some tendencies that were, in my opinion, fucking, you know, if he stayed a cop, I would have said, fuck you. But he didn't, and he did the right thing in the end, in my opinion, by exposing what they did to Eric Garner, even though, or not Eric Garner, but Eric Lurie, what they did to Eric Lurie, and he is now facing 20 years in prison for policy violation. He didn't break the law. He fucking committed a policy violation that would have gotten anybody else literally maybe 3 days fucking unpaid leave or suspension. But no, because he fucking exposed it to the public in a very big way because he tried going through the chain of command. It didn't work out. And then he got locked out of the fucking system and couldn't access the video. But thankfully, he thought ahead of time because he was worried that they were going to be dirty and do this. So he'd already fucking uploaded it to his personal device. So he had the video. So when they locked him out and they still refused to fucking do anything about it, let alone notify the family, he fucking gave it to the press. And now he's looking at doing 20 years. If you are a good cop, they will get rid of you. Just yesterday, I saw an article about a Black female police officer who got either fired or suspended without pay. I can't remember. For rolling on bad cops.
That's how
no matter what, she essentially lost her job because she fucking reported these other cops violating people's rights and violating policy.
Biggest game in LA.
8 months ago, a cop was killed by 2 other cops, and they tried to make it look like that's not what happened. They tried to cover it up, but trust and believe they killed them because the 2 people who were with him were the 2 people that he had reported for killing a woman and raping and killing a woman.
See what I'm saying? There's beef involved in a lot of this stuff, and a lot of these things we don't even know.
This is cop on cop, though. This is cop on cop. This isn't citizen against cop.
Doesn't matter. Beef is beef.
Cop on cop shit.
Beef is beef, though, right? If you and AJ are beefing, like beef is beef, right? If me and my brother,
I'll murder his ass. I ain't even scared.
See, you just proved it right there. You just proved it right there. It's like I think like that's a lot of in this whole situation. Like we don't even see it. Like for example, this video, and this is the thing that I say. Like it's kind of like this is what social media does. They never give you the full story They never give you the full story. They just give you just like the action, and you just gotta like just go off of that. And it's never like really the full story of what happened. Like recently I saw
actually our community, we go after that information through FOIA requests, and we get every fucking, I have a 12.5 hour long video of which only like maybe 8 minutes of it is actually showing you the action where they actually murdered this guy here in near my hometown. And all of us, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of us, all of us fucking file FOIAs or file public information requests. We do our due diligence and we research this shit to the extreme. So I will actually send you a file that I have that will fucking overflow your goddamn Google Drive.
But how would it go for
and
this?
It's one file.
How would it go for this one that we just saw though? Where like the guy says he owns the building.
All I would have to do is go back to the video, find out the name, the location, the date, and then go to the prosecutor's office or to the police department who came in and investigated the police department that killed it, and get all the paperwork and photos and evidence list and the other body cameras, because you know that everybody else has body cams too, but they only showed you this one, which is probably the shittiest one. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do that right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to file a FOIA request for this information so that you can see how it's done.
In the meantime, while you do that, I want to say, like, if you were to
yeah.
you're in the matrix again.
I'm going to share this. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, what I'm trying to say, like, that's what I'm saying about how the internet works. They only show that one part. If you show the very beginning, like if he says he owns the building, if there's a video of him like literally walking to the building, using his key to open, and the cops just pull up on him, and then all of a sudden they're pulling the guns on him, and it's like, okay, clearly we understand this is some bullshit, but they just pull it. If they just show just that scene, like, they just have the guns on them, or you got to take in consideration how Instagram and all this social media works. All they're doing is swiping all day, and they just want to swipe for just stuff to entertain them, and they're automatically just going to see like, okay, this person, he's not complying, so maybe he's let me fall back really quick. I saw the recent Thursday show from, if you go to shameless plug Jordians.com, hit the podcast, go to the bottom, the police podcast, hit that one and watch the recent one. The guy said he was parked in front of his house, but he didn't want to give the guy his driver's license. Right. At the end of the day, from what they're saying, it's just that scene that they show, but they don't show, like, they're not giving a clear explanation of anything. So like at the end of the day, from what I'm saying, like if somebody is in your driveway right now, somebody's in your driveway, it's not you, it's not AJ, it's just some random person that's in your driveway. And is it okay for the cops to be like, oh, if the person says, yeah, this is my house, do you want the cops to leave while they're in your driveway? I'm just saying.
I don't know what the cops are. Like, if I called the cops, no, I wouldn't want them to leave.
No, you didn't
I wouldn't call the cops. I would just go out there and deal with it myself.
No, you didn't call the
or leave the fucking person alone because they might be sleeping.
No.
I don't care.
No, you didn't call the cops. You and AJ are just chilling in the house. Somebody is parked in front of your house in your driveway.
Then yeah, I would want them to leave.
That's what I'm saying. But like, that's what I'm saying. The cops, from that last picture, that video that I saw, the cops were questioning him and wanted to see his ID to see if he actually lived there. And the guy was like hesitant to give his ID. So that's what I'm saying. That's like, it's a situation where it's like, there's some things where it's like, if everything's legit, you should have no problem with that. Like, what I want to ask, because you're a professional at this, what's the worst that happens if you give a police officer your driver's license? What's the worst thing that can happen?
Dead for murder.
No, you end up fucking in the hospital with a brain bleed because you're blind.
So you give it, if you go on Facebook Live, boom, you film him and giving your your ID like that, you're gonna die. Is that true?
You could, yes.
So don't give him your ID, is what you're saying.
No, I would say if they have no reason to ask for your ID, if there's no lawful reason for them to ask for your ID, don't give it to them because you don't have to.
But okay, I get it. Okay. I'm just saying, like the situation, it was kind of conflicting when you said that, because you're like, I don't want anybody who is not living in my house to be parked in my driveway.
Oh no, I'm fine with that. I wouldn't care.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I honestly wouldn't care. I would let I had people sleep outside my house, fucking in their car for months at a time.
Are they people that you know though?
No,
Oh wow.
no.
Well, shit.
I never even talked to them the whole time. The people in the Winnebago or whatever, they were there for months. I never even spoke to them. I don't think, not even one time.
Well, shit.
They had nowhere else. What am I gonna? Who am I to? You know, I don't know. That's how I am. I'm a little bit different than most people. I know that there's a lot of people who would see that and they would instantly call the cops, or they would instantly go out there and beat on the door and be like, "Hey, you need to go."
Well, I know. I guess maybe it's different situations. I know personally, and I guess maybe it's personal. It's subjective, because for me on my album All Out, I actually speak about a situation where, like, I used to come home late at night. This is years ago. I used to come home late at night, and I pulled up into my driveway, and I had this thing where I had a automatic starter. I press a button to start my car, and it takes like 10 seconds to start. If I turn it off, it takes 10 seconds to start. So I was driving and I parked to my driveway, and a truck pulled up behind me and just parked in front of my yard and just stayed there. And then all of a sudden I was going to turn my car off, and people just jumped out, and I just backed up and just booked it, because they were going to like do something to me. So at the end of the day, I couldn't be like, oh, you guys are good, you can stay there, it's all good, because at the end of the day, they were going to cause me harm. So your situation, yours is all positive, but mine is negative, and this goes to everybody else. It's all subjective.
So you knew it was negative by the way they hopped out of their car and came at you, correct? Like they got out of their car and they all came at you like in a pack, like we're fucking approaching you in an aggressive fucking manner. You didn't kill them. You fucking beat feet the fuck out of there.
But that's what I'm saying. I could have been like, oh, it's cool. You guys can stay there. I'm gonna just go into my house. It's cool. You guys can just park in front of my place, because you clearly don't live there, but it's cool. You can stay there. It's all subjective, is what I'm saying. It's like everybody's has a different situation.
And it depends on how they behave. I mean, the people who have, everyone who's ever crashed outside of my place, they have minded their own business. They have been low key about it. They didn't have, like, the people that were in the Winnebago, they didn't have other druggies coming and going. And I'm pretty sure that they were fucking strung out, but they didn't have people coming and going out of there. They never stole anything from us. They never fucking did anything. Someone else broke the window out of their fucking Winnebago, and they left on their own after that had happened the last time that they were here. But yeah, I don't know. I tend to fucking leave people the fuck alone. Because I know how hard it is out there. But if they had approached me in that same manner, fucking, I would have been up inside my house, fucking calling the cops, or calling fucking my neighbor, or calling my fucking brother, or calling somebody to get whoever I thought would actually get here faster.
Have you seen those Ring cameras, like where people just go to the door and try to open it? Have you seen those before?
I have one outside my house. Yeah.
Yeah. See, see that.
The reason I have cameras on my house, though, is not because of the general public. It's because of the Aberdeen police, cops that don't even fucking work in this town. I don't live in Aberdeen, but they come here to fuck with me.
Oh,
because of the evidence I have against them for murder.
Oh wow. See? See? Damn. So you got enemies.
I got enemies. Oh yeah. Fucking local and fucking long distance enemies. Let me tell you what.
Damn. Yeah. Makes sense.
And thing is, I'm the nicest person you'll ever fucking meet. God damn it.
I mean, but what you're doing is kind of like you're exposing stuff that people don't want to expose. So you're really putting yourself on blast to a certain extent, where they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like this."
Thank you, Sandra.
You do need those cameras.
So all right, so I'm gonna it was in Fairfax County, and it looks like it was Fairfax County Sheriff's Department. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Fairfax County Sheriff's Department and fill out a FOIA request on that case. If you want to play that some music by Hakeem and them, all you have to do is get the page pulled up, and then go down here to present, which is underneath us, and like kind of right below you and to the right a little bit. You click on that, and then hit share, and then it'll ask me for like authorization or whatever, and I'll authorize it. And I find out what the protocol for this place is for flight requests. I might have to call them. I don't know.
I'm trying to find.
Let me know when you got that up, because I'm on a different page.
I know I can actually play it from here. I was just trying to find the actual Spotify because they spell it a weird way.
Oh,
it's not pulling up. It's high key and DEM, but it's not pulling up.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is spelled funny, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
It's like they use Ebonics to spell it or whatever.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Or if it's called that still, I don't know.
That's the situation I have with my music. Nobody can find my name because of the way it's spelled.
Yeah, it is. It fucks with me every time I type it. I'm just like, God damn it, where's the H go?
Yeah, see,
I know it goes somewhere weird.
it's killer. It's killer. My name is Ron. My nickname is Ron, and the H's are surround Ron, but it's the haters are the H's, so it surrounds Ron. KILLAHRONH. But I'm not going to use that name starting 2024, so don't even bother to worry about it. But I can't find this.
What are you going to?
You'll see, because I have an album already ready to release that day.
You asshole! You are so mean. No more secret songs, dude. No more fucking secret songs.
Yeah, because I have another one. I have Purple Thriller 3 dropping this year under Killer Ron, and then I'm going to drop that other one.
Purple
Thriller Part 3. Yeah, Purple Thriller. Like purple, like purple, and then Thriller, like Michael Jackson Thriller, but it's combined.
I got you.
And it's like red and blue combined. You get purple. You know. So
I got you. Oh, is it a political song?
It is the whole vibe.
Or is it like a like
the whole vibe, the whole theme of my Purple Thriller. This is the trilogy, so the first is part 1, part 2, and this is part 3 to finish it. But the whole trilogy is based off of police shootings and mass shootings and mind control. That's the whole theme for all of them. And this one is really good in my opinion. Just trying to finish up a couple more songs. But again, not about me. I just can't find this album. I can't find this group, High Key.
Damn. That sounds like
you cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
I gotta show you guys this. Look at this sign-on bonus.
Oh, right.
Look at this sign-on bonus. Oh, once it finishes fucking with the goddamn on bonus. Apply today. Okay. Where's the goddamn I hate it when they fucking make sites like this. It really irritates the crap out of me. Everyone else puts their search bar or their navigation bar up top. But fuck with the sheriff's department and no.
It's not supposed to be easy to navigate. You're supposed to quit. You're supposed to quit. It's not supposed to be easy to navigate.
No, like it should be easy. It's not, and they do that on purpose because they know that. Yeah. But I'm not a quitter. Ask these guys. I don't fucking quit. I am relentless and annoying as fuck.
I saw it. $15,000 right there. I saw it,
and I'm okay with that.
And you only need a high school diploma.
Maybe
to
I'm
be a
on
cop.
the wrong page.
You only need a high school diploma to be a cop.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking creepy. Right?
Well, they when I literally took policing 101 and they trained me to be a cop within that course. I was ready to just go straight to be a cadet if that was the case, if I wanted to do that. So no, it's not like a lot of training at all.
Research. Don't you have to be 21?
You're in the matrix.
No.
Repeat it. You're in the matrix. Repeat it. You're in the matrix. I didn't hear what you're saying. Oh, this is the Killer Ron Drodian hour again. I'm sorry, guys. They passed it on this way. I majored in administration. Yes, to be a cop. I wanted to look for missing kids. At the time, they were the only ones looking for missing kids. Yes, that's a thing. There's actually but then here's the thing. I remember that in order for you to go to any of those other branches, you had to be a police officer for a certain amount of time, and then they allowed you to go to those other branches. I saw CSI. I want to be I want to go into that aspect of like being like a crime scene investigator. But in order to do that, of course, I had to take biology classes and all this stuff. And I took those classes, or I took the crime scene classes, but you have to take all these science classes, but you have to be a cop on patrol first before you can even go to that. And that's another one of those things. If you want to go into that aspect, you have to be a cop first. And from that, it seems like you'd be like a detective, I want to say. You'd have to be a detective if you want to even go into that detective, or that seems like it's almost like even something higher, like a higher rank of something, a higher I don't know. I'm not tapped in right now, but it seems like it's another department you'd be tapping into. Oh, so you were actually already doing it. Because it sounds like you say you wanted. When you say wanted, it means you didn't get to do it. You wanted to look for missing kids, so you actually did it. So it's not wanted, right? Yay or nay,
Central Record.
Miss Jones? I was an investigator. Okay, so you didn't want to, you actually were doing it. Okay, so scratch that wanted, because you actually were an investigator. So how did you just jump straight into it? You just did you just did administration of justice, and you just jumped straight into an investigator? You didn't have to know any laws or anything? Investigator for 3 years, but so you just went to school and you just jumped straight into investigator, right? Or wrong? Wow, that's different. That's different. I graduated in 2008, criminal justice administration, and they said in order for you to do anything, you actually have to be a cop for at least a year, and then you can actually jump into any of these other branches of the criminal justice system. So I guess it's different. California, Cal State Fullerton. I don't even use it. I'm doing music now. If you go to drodians.com, you see there's no criminal justice there. Although I use I use what I learned in my music. I was in the private sector, Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's the same. It's probably different. Might be different. Maybe that's it. So you weren't able to look for missing children, or you did do it? You say you wanted, but it sounds like you did. Sounds like you were. Oh, so you were actually in the military. Oh, okay. So this is different. So you were actually in the military first, then. What branch of the military were you in? I'm confused. What branch of the military were you in though before? No, weren't in the military. You were an investigator first, and then you. So it's U.S. Imperials. Okay, so okay, I'm confused. You're confusing me. The timelines are not are throwing me off. So from what you're saying here, so you were an investigator. So you went to administrative of justice, and then you became an investigator, and then you went to the army. Is that right? All right. I'm really confused. A person, the way that my brain works, I can't comprehend. I can't comprehend that. Okay. All right. It just seems like that most people are actually they go to the military, and that like pretty much um catapults them into exactly what they really want to do. But I what's the reason for going to the military then? If you already got the career that you need, what's the reason going to the military? Typically you be doing that in the military, and then that catapults you to doing stuff in the public. I'm not, let's see. Okay. Well, I have no answers. You're the professional. I am definitely not. I just know what I know based off of what I lived and where I'm located in Cali. So I guess it's different, and it is what it is. What's an MP? Noli,
That's
whenever you're ready to
military police.
military
Yep,
what
I got it.
personnel?
I'm getting it pulled up right.
Okay. I didn't want to just like,
Military police.
okay. So why would you want to be okay? So the missing children that you were looking for were who were they? Who were these missing children that you were looking for that applied to the military? I was too short. No, that don't count. You can no war criminals. But I thought you were no, that's just somebody else. Now I'm getting confused. Yeah,
It gets confusing when you don't know them.
The military is I don't think well no. There's I don't remember the movie. My lady took me to watch this movie, and they boycotted because it was about somebody who was going to look for like children that were being kidnapped. But I'm still confused about wait, none. Besides listen to red women cops are useless. I don't think so. I mean, but you're not a cop. You weren't a cop though. You said you weren't a cop. So no, that doesn't apply. I'm confused. Now you're just throwing curveballs, and now I'm really lost. Now I'm really lost. But I want to know, what was the reason to go to the military? What were the children that you were looking for that were missing in the military? Because I figure you go looking for missing children. So why'd you go to the military if you want to search for missing children? Am I lost? I could have sworn that was the main premise of this whole thing. I'm scrolling to see what was the first thing that you said when you mentioned that you want to look for missing children. I don't want to say that because she might make sense. Being in the military also. Okay. Sir. I who? Huh? What? Wait, huh? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay. Okay. Let me organize this really quick. Let me organize this. Let me find this. I agree with you. News and analysis with Arturo. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, but it makes sense to a certain extent. It just seems like the timelines are misconstrued a little bit. I'm supposed to be doing an album review show right now, but I'm kind of captivated with this. Okay. I majored in administration of justice to be a cop. I wanted to look for missing kids. That is where this whole thing started at the time. And they were the only ones looking for missing kids. See? That's where this whole I physically looked for a missing child not long after I was active duty. He sort of headed me in that direction. I can't make sense of it. I'm so sorry, Sandra Jones. I didn't want to be in the military. The military just saying. Have you seen the movie Dead Presidents? Just saying. It just seems like from what I understand, is like the military is something that you go into and like you can't really decide on a career and financially things aren't working for you and you don't know what to do. Go to the military and they get everything straightened out for you and you understand what your career is and you actually get launched into the real world with that career. And they give you money for that. They give you like a GI Bill and they give you all this money specifically to go into that. I've looked for hundreds of missing children and my job in the military helped me look. Really, the military is mostly upper middle class. Either way, the class doesn't have to do. I'm not sure if the class has to do with anything. I'm assuming the class has to do with actually. It's more of like you actually being put in a situation where you can actually have a career. That's the reason people get sent to the military. That's one of the reasons my dad got sent to the military. He didn't know it. He got sent to the military and he got pushed to a specific career and he focused on that career after. He didn't go back to the military. He talks about never wanting to go back to the military. So I'm confused with that. Yes. How old
Can you
were
hear me?
you? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
this
what
is
I have pulled up here is my email account. Killa, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So what I've done is I went and I found the email address to make contact with the chief's office at the Fairfax County government office. And I went over to, I typed in my search engine, I typed in FOIA request samples for the state of Virginia. And I copy and pasted that. And what I'm going to do is basically fill in the blank and delete like things that say sample or whatever. This makes it a lot faster to get your FOIA requests filled out. If they happen to deny you because it's not on their form or it's not in the way that they want it, all you have to do is go to FOIA.gov, frequently asked questions, and look up, I think, like the third or second to the last like frequently asked question and answer that they have is, what do you do if you're denied? And it gives you the office that you need to contact in DC. All you need to do, you don't need to contact them. Just grab that, copy and paste it to your fucking email and say, here is the law and here's who I'm going to contact to have them help me litigate this fucking bullshit of you denying my request. And they will not want that to happen because that will get them fully investigated by the Office of Public Information from DC. They do not want that. No city, no town, no county wants that because they're all fucking dirty. And they will approve your FOIA. They may wait till the very last minute to do it, but they will approve it. At least in my experience, anyway. It actually has worked quite well for me. So what I'm going to do, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this or what, but let's see. So it says Virginia sample FOIA request. I'm gonna just delete sample. I'm gonna go down. For street address, I'm just going. This can be an email. They legally, you don't have to give them this. This is just shit that most people will put down. I'm not going to. I will put my city in my code though. Y'all gonna know where I live. What the hell? Sounds bad a bit though. And then I'm going to scroll down and we're going to take a look at this a little bit. So, dear custodian of records, which is, I'm going to leave that there. Under the Virginia Freedom of Information Act, I am requesting an opportunity to inspect or obtain copies of public records that describe the records. And so the parentheses that says I need to describe the records that I want. So when you do that, you got to be extremely detailed. You can't be like anything with this name on it or anything from this date, because if you do that, they'll give it to you. But they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. You're going to have to fight with them to get it for free or for the average price of 10 cents a page. But when it's electronic, it should be even cheaper than that. You guys know about how this goes. They want to fucking charge you up the ass because they don't want to give you the records. Now, because I am associated with press, I can use that and be like, nope, you have to give it to me for free because this is for disseminating. But let's see, where was that guy's name at?
Wait.
I need the guy's name.
Wait. You can do this for any case?
Any public record whatsoever, any case that is considered public, which they are all considered public. You could do it for a fucking divorce, for God's sakes. You can get up into people's personal lives if you want to.
Can you scroll up for a little bit so I get some screenshots?
Oh, of course. Of course. So, and this is specifically for Virginia, because every state has their own state constitution alongside the federal constitution. And so some states, instead of it being a FOIA request, it's going to be a public information request, or it's going to be a, help me out, you guys. There's like another fucking stupid name for it. But yeah, there's like every state has their own little fucking title for it or whatever. I always just call it a FOIA request because that's covered by federal and it's just easier for me that way. Some places like in Colorado, they want you to do it exactly per their protocol, even though legally you are not mandated to. But Colorado's weird. Are you ready for me to scroll down some more?
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay. Oops. There we go. And like literally all you got to do is type in the state and then type in FOIA request sample, and it'll take you to a website or it'll pull it up right then and there, what you need, and you just cut and paste.
Okay.
Because why type all this shit yourself if you don't have to? Now, I don't have the incident number or anything like that, but I don't need it. All I need is the date and the deceased name, which I have the deceased name. I don't have the exact date, but it'll take me 2 seconds to look up the exact date. And I will throw that in here. And when I get this information back, we will definitely do another live feed and share the information and share the video and share the photos and all that stuff so that we can analyze it together. I think that might be a good idea to do.
So this FOIA request is only for like when people actually die. It's not like just finding out.
No, you can nobody has to die. It could be because somebody got pulled over and wrote a fucking taillight ticket,
Okay.
a fix-it ticket. You can
Cool.
FOIA request that. You can FOIA request like a cop's fucking complaint record. Like if somebody has complained against a cop and you want the records of those complaints, you can FOIA request those complaints. You can their discipline record. You can FOIA that. You can FOIA their hours and their wages and their taxes and what else can you get, you guys? I know there's more stuff you guys are thinking and being like, dude, you got to say this. Sandra, you're an angel from heaven. That would be great. No, it does not matter. Virginia has a state constitution too, and they fall under FOIA. When I looked up the information on the sheriff's website, it specifically said FOIA, so it doesn't matter. But even if they were not a Commonwealth, if they were fucking like Oregon or whatever, it wouldn't really make much of a difference because again, FOIA is federal and they have to abide by that federal law.
When it says name of custodian of records, who are they referring to?
Whoever is working in the records department, but literally it is anybody who works in that department. It doesn't have to be their custodian of records. They may not even have somebody that has the title of custodian of records because they are all custodian of those records. Every last person that works there. So you could address it directly to the chief of police or to the sheriff or to the county manager, the city manager, or the city attorney. Anybody, literally. The clerk's office. You can address it to the clerk's office. You can address it to the prosecutor's office. Ooh, I might do one to send one to the prosecutor too, and see if they give me different information than the sheriff. Something that I ran into with the case that's here local to me was I FOIA'd information from not only the local police department, which is who murdered the guy, but I FOIA'd information from the sheriff's department, which is who did the investigation on the fucking shooting. And of course found that they did nothing wrong. But when you pull up on somebody and there's not even, I think, 2 seconds between the cop hitting the brakes and pulling his gun out and shooting him from sitting inside the vehicle. Like, there's an issue there. The dude was not armed, but apparently Aberdeen Police Department has guns that they say he had, 2 guns that they say he had on him. But the thing is I have the full video from start to finish they never picked up a gun off of his body. There was a witness who said that he had no gun. There was no evidence whatsoever that he ever was armed. And they even showed pictures. I have pictures of bullet holes that supposedly came from the gun that he had, but he never fired a shot because he never had a gun, because I have the entire video. There is nothing that man did that I did not see. And when they dropped him and killed him, you see the ambulance go by. And then like 15 minutes later, you see it come back by to pick him up. They let him lay there and die before they actually had the ambulance pick him up. But then they said he died in the hospital. No, he died right there on the fucking ground.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've been trying to tell you. It can't just be, I mean, it probably is that, but at the same time, there's definitely like some beef going on. Like somebody got some kind of vendetta.
There was no, this dude was a homeless guy who was walking down the street. Nobody called the cops on him. The cops pulled up alongside of him and started to harass him. And he said, leave me the fuck alone. He cussed them out. He crossed the street and then went through a parking lot to get away from them. And they pursued him and decided that he was a danger because he wasn't listening to them. And then they lied and said that there was a 911 call where there wasn't. I FOIA'd that fucking whole day, and I listened to the whole fucking day, and there was never a single fucking phone call made about this man. He wasn't doing anything. He was minding his own goddamn business. He he wasn't from here. He was from, well, he wasn't from Aberdeen. He was from, I don't know, 70 miles away. There was no reason for them to fuck with him whatsoever.
When I say vendetta, I'm talking about like this guy's a cop now. This guy now is homeless. But 10 or 20, 30 years ago, they went to high school together. And the homeless guy did some shit that embarrassed him back then.
I mean, that's still fucking, there's no,
there is no reason for that. No,
it's fucking bullshit.
There is no reason.
And this cop who fucking, the cop who killed this guy wasn't even the cops who fucking followed and harassed him. The cop who killed this guy pulled up after there had been, they'd been yelling at him for like probably 10 or 15 minutes. And he just like pulled up and pulled out his gun. I think it had to have been in his lap. There's no way he fucking drew that fast sitting inside of a car with a seatbelt on. I just don't. He pulled it out and he just instantly shot him.
But you know how gangs work, right? You can't.
Police departments are gangs.
Exactly.
Cops are bad.
That's my point, is what I'm trying to say. You can't just fuck with one. Like, yeah, maybe okay. This is just hypothetically speaking. Back then, something happened in high school. This just it's probably not even
but that
true.
doesn't make it legal or lawful, and we have the right to bitch about it.
It's not legal at all. It's not. It's just like at the end of the day, this is what you're dealing with. Like, it's probably like a lot of this stuff is probably like some real personal beef. Now, it doesn't make any sense. It's just whack as shit. And yes, they should be, either way, they should be checked no matter what if they do fucked up shit like this. But at the end of the day, I assume it's some like shit that like this is between them two. Something that happened between them two, and he's doing something to like to get his revenge or whatever. That's what I think about these cop shootings and all this shit. Like everything that happens, like they see him in the streets, he got disrespected. Okay, fuck that. Now he's gonna get, because at the end of the day, cops are a gang, so everybody's gonna go on him. Everybody's gonna be jumping on this person that disrespected one cop. You see what I'm saying? Or am I not making sense here?
Well, like, I guess because of my boxed in point of view on the situation. Can we just say fuck the police? That's
it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's it's like saying fuck. It's basically we say fuck everybody who has beef with another person. But yes, they are fucked up. I haven't met too many. I haven't ran into the police, so I can't really. I have no opinion on them personally, as far as like I can't say that they're great, and I can't say that they're not great. I'm just because I don't.
That's you on your personal experiences. But if you pay attention and if you watch all these videos of people being murdered, not just by gunfire, but by choking and by suffocation and by starvation and by complications from dehydration and by unknown causes in custody, it numbers up to like several thousand people every year who are killed either by the negligence or the direct action of a police officer while in custody, or they're approaching somebody that they literally had no lawful reason to approach.
There are a lot of circumstances like it's literally racism is definitely one circumstance. Actual personal beef is a circumstance, and just like those are the two that I see with when it comes to the police: racism and actual personal beef. Those are the only two situations that I see.
Flat out fucking it's I don't even want to say it's racism. It's white supremacy is what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. That's one option, and then the other option is actual personal beef. That's what you're dealing with the cop. And then the third one is just like one of my songs. I think it's I forgot his name. Philando Castile.
Yeah.
Right. That one is a dude that was just scared. And there was no racism or nothing. He was just scared. He's like, he pulled for something. He's just scared. So there's racism. That's an option where they just want to take somebody out that's not of their same race. And the second one is actual personal beef. Some shit that happened in the streets. He pulled him over. He said, you're fucking dead. If you go to my, there's a post that I have from a show called Rock, right? just if it, I'm not even gonna know that. There's personal beef. That's number 2. And then number 3 is they're just scared. And I learned this scared thing because, in like I said, I took criminal justice and I took policing 101. And there's a situation where they gave us paintball guns and they put us in a dark room. And then they said, just shoot, just like it's gonna be a person that's gonna shoot you and you're gonna shoot them. So you decide what you're gonna do. As soon as lights come on, either you shoot or you don't shoot. So you're in a situation where it's like, okay, if I only have like literally 1 second to determine if this person is a threat or not a threat. So I'm either gonna shoot or not shoot. I was shot most of the time because I'm looking at like, okay, does this person have a gun? Let me look at this. Let me see this. They're not looking at that. Most of these people want to go home and see their families. They want to fucking watch Netflix and chill and shit. That's the third aspect of people that are just scared. But at the end of the day, these people got to make money. So you got 3 different kind of cops that you're dealing with. And when it comes to the money aspect, the third one, that's just America and what they did to us. But I don't know.
For real.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I don't know. I know that the people in the live feed, they know what happened to me, but you don't.
To you?
I had a really terrible. Yeah, I had a really terrible experience with 2 cops actually. Officer Gay was one of them. I fucking hate him so much. Fucking hate him. So they had a 15-year-old boy down on the ground. He was unconscious. They were kicking him. They were hitting him with their fucking batons. There was, I don't know, maybe 8 to 20 people there. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention to how many people were there. I just know that there was a large group of people there that were watching, some close up, some far away, but nobody was doing anything. Nobody was saying anything. They were going to fucking kill him. I didn't know what to do, so I did the only thing that came to my mind, which was to cover his body with mine so that he wouldn't be taking any more of the fucking blows. Now, I got the shit knocked out of me. I fucking got arrested. I went to jail. Sat there fucking forever. I think I was in there for like a month and a half, 2 months before I finally got PR'd because I didn't have a fucking record. I got charged with obstruction, and
wait, you got charged with obstruction of justice for trying to like save a person's life?
Yeah, they were gonna kill him, and
But,
I mean, I ended up in the hospital before I went to. Well, they took me to the jail, and then they called the ambulance, and the ambulance came and took me to the fucking hospital. But after they were done with me, which I was there for like 3 or 4 days, they took me straight back to the fucking jail, and then I sat there for a few months.
What happened with the litigation? How did that work out? Like, is
the charges, fucking, I got them knocked down to like, what was it? Misconduct or not misconduct? Fucking, what the hell charge was it? It was something fucking stupid that literally I had to pay like a $50 fucking fine.
Wait. Okay, so what was so you tried to save this man's life. You try to be a good humanitarian, good Samaritan, and save this person's life. They hit you instead of him, even though you weren't guilty. So at the end of the day, what is their reason for hitting you? What did they say? What is their defense? What is their reason?
I was obstructing justice.
Okay, so beating you up, there has to be more. Like at the end of the day,
you would think so. You would think so, right? But no, fucking, I fucking, they used necessary force to get me off of him so that they could get to him.
To continue to beat him. What did he do?
The fucking, I'll have to fucking see if I can't find my paperwork. It's here somewhere so that I can actually read the shit to you because it's fucking ridiculous. But they got away with it. I have all my court papers, all my court records from all my charges, including the ones that I was guilty of.
You might want to. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I was gonna say you might want to like resurrect this one because like if Reuben Hurricane Carter can be like wrongly accused and then actually barely get justice years later, I think that you should actually resurrect this one. That's one. If there's if there's like if there's beef with you in the city, then maybe like, do you have beef with them personally or no?
Oh fucking dude! As soon as my name gets ran, fucking the cops' attitude in this county, they all fucking change immediately. Even if they don't know me, even if I've never seen them before, whatever they have in their fucking computer that's about me is fucked up, because they go from being normal human beings to me to like psychopaths.
So was this when
fucking time?
Was this did these circumstances exist when they were hitting you?
No,
were you
no, I had
in
never been in any trouble. When that happened, I had never been in any trouble before. I had never fucking had handcuffs put on me by a cop.
Why is AJ laughing? I can hear why? What happened? See, something's not going on here. Something's not right here.
No, I said I never had handcuffs put on me by a cop. I had handcuffs put on me, but just it was a cop that put them on me.
But I mean, do they remember your face? Do they know your face? Like, did you disrespect them personally to their face? Like, F you, whoever you, deputy, whatever. And they said, okay, I'm gonna remember you. Is it like that?
I have since then, but no, not that. Like, literally, I begged them to stop, dude. That's all. I begged them to stop. If you're gonna kill him, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. Oh my god, you're gonna fucking kill him. And then I just kind of got on it.
So you were a saint before any of that, is what you're saying. They don't even know who you are. They never knew who you were.
No, I've never been in any trouble. I had actually worked for the fire department, and I had applied for a job at the sheriff's department and had gotten it, but had chosen to take the job at the fire department instead, because the guys that interviewed me at the sheriff's department creeped me the fuck out. They gave me that fucking Chimo vibe. I did not like it. It was really uncomfortable.
You got to resurrect that one. If that's the case, you got to resurrect that one. Because
I have tried to fucking pursue it in civil court. It did not go anywhere because I, ended up pleading down. I didn't know anything about the law, and I was scared to death. And I could probably try to resurrect it, but I don't know how far it would go just because of the county I'm in, unless I can get a change of venue. If I get a change of venue, then I know damn well I would win my case, and I could sue the county.
Do you have any long-lasting pains since then?
Oh, dude, I have scars.
Well, I mean like long-lasting pains, and aside from trauma, do you have
my jaw literally will fucking like dislocate on one side and like hang there.
Oh, they hit you in the face with the knife.
Dude, they broke my jaw in 3 places, and they broke my orbital socket.
Do you have any medical records of this?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
You got to resurrect. It's easy to resurrect. You should be
as long as I can get a change of venue. If I can't get a change of venue, it won't go anywhere. It's this. I'm in a county that has fucking how many people? 15,000 people in the whole county. 15,000 people in the whole county.
I sound like a communist. Me? I'm a communist. I'm trying to help.
I'm a communist.
Oh, you. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you out. I was reading it. Sandra be going quick. She goes quick. And your stories are too fast, and sometimes the timelines be confusing.
Oh, she is. She fucking types hella fast, dude.
Your timelines, Sandra. Your timelines. You're just saying. we gotta fine tune them timelines. Yeah, you should resurrect that if that's the case. Serious. If that's okay, cool.
Yep. Which if I can get a change of venue, I would do it. But the change of venue would have to happen. I would have to have it brought up in court in a county outside of this one, because the good old boy system is a real fucking thing. And people think that it's dangerous to be around cops in the city. No, dude, it's dangerous to be around cops in small counties like mine, where there are no fucking dash cams, and there are no body cams, and the cops stick together. And not just the cops stick together, but the citizens, most of them are on the police officer's side, even when they're wrong. It doesn't matter, and they will blatantly like you could show them the video of them murdering somebody and they will still side with the cops. It's fucking crazy.
Do you know what you're saying? You're basically saying exactly what the cops are. Like that's how the whole criminal justice system is for the most part.
But here, there's no way to prove it. The only reason I have that video of what happened in Aberdeen is because there was a surveillance camera up in someone's apartment window. But the cops here don't have dash cams. They don't have fucking body cams. And they can say and do whatever the fuck they want without being held accountable because they don't have the body cams. They don't have the dash cams. There's nothing, you know. And then we have literally the biggest fucking area in Washington State that for body dumping is just a few miles up the road. And I'm pretty sure that half those bodies that end up out there, they end up out there because of the fucking cops.
Oh, fuck that. I was going to go there to visit Kurt Cobain's grave. I'm not going out there no more.
Yeah, no, dude, don't.
Shit. That's fucked up.
Look at the demographics of this area. Trust me, don't.
I still think you should resurrect that though, because it sounds like you kind of have like a huge lawsuit or something coming to you.
But do you know who actually you have to go and ask for a change of venue to? Or you know, when you go to court, you have to ask the judge that is in your county. He's probably give you a change of venue.
He's probably the judge that's best friends with the person that did all the beating.
Well, they all know each other. They have dinner together. Their families. They go to church together. It's that small here.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's no different from here though. That's no different from any law enforcement. Everybody has to stick up for themselves in that whole thing. But damn. So you think a change of venue is gonna?
You just got body cams in your area. You should start FOIA requesting those fucking videos.
No, I want a FOIA request like something else on somebody else, a certain person that I can't find any information on their case at all.
Oh, I can help you.
And they have like a $1.8 million bail, but I can't find anything on the reason that they got it. So I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, Sandra, it's late. He probably went to bed.
What does that mean?
Oh, where did 357 go? That's a person.
Oh.
357 is well, he's another activist that is also a gun enthusiast. I think he's more of a Second Amendment activist than he is anything else. I mean, he is way down with the First Amendment too, but the Second Amendment is his passion, I think. Oh, wow. Dude, news and analysis. You should totally FOIA request some of those videos. Just like pick a random day and a random fucking pig and be like, I want his body cam footage. Yeah, see, our state troopers, only like a few of them have fucking dash cams. None of them have body cams.
Hey, Sandra Jones, have you been sipping tonight? Have you been sipping anything tonight? I just gotta ask.
What do you mean, the other guy? What other guy? Oh, news and analysis? He's right there. Well, I'm not in my what do you call it? I'm not in my YouTube thing, so I don't know if he's on the YouTube page or if he's on another page, but he's right here in front of me.
You guys are talking on the back page.
Do you remember Backpage? Oh my God.
No, I'm saying you guys are talking like what you're saying is not corresponding to what's in this chat right now. So you guys are talking on the back end.
No. So she asked, who's the other guy? And then news and analysis said, I will FOIA everything. And then news and analysis said, a pig pulled up to my building today. And then news and analysis said, I'm here. I'm right here.
Uh-oh, what happened to the screen?
Oh, who's the guy? That's Killer Ron. She was asking me who you were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's me.
My bad. Yeah, no, that's Killer Ron. He is a a friend and a colleague of mine that we work in the music industry together. So
I'm the guy asked if you've been sipping anything tonight. So I'm that guy. Or
he's
just
he's good people. He's good people. He might have a we all have our own perceptions of our own perspectives. We can only see what we can see from our own front porch and our own experiences from that front porch.
wait, hold on. Oh, she's yelling right now because she has caps on.
No, she's not. She's just trying to get my attention. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a few people on here actually that use caps all the time just because it pisses somebody else off and they think it's funny.
Oh. Yeah, I
kind of think it's funny too, though, because the person that pisses off, that dude's batshit crazy.
I was like, she's mad right now.
Yes, no, she's not mad.
I'm Killer Ron.
When she gets mad, you'll know.
I'm the one that's been trying to figure out your timeline. You basically, have you seen the movie Men of Honor where they threw all of the parts underwater? I'm just trying to put it all together to make it make sense when I was doing that above.
It's really difficult to decipher a lot of what's being said in the chat because, like with me, especially if I'm in the chat.
You didn't insult me. Nah, I'm sorry about that, Noli. No, you didn't insult me. And when was this?
No, you never insulted him. I never saw anything like that anyway.
You don't insult me. That wasn't me. No.
You can insult me if you want to, because I love you and I'll let you.
I haven't seen anything but Disney movies in ages. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you be watching. I think you watch like a lot of conspiracy shows.
You know what conspiracies are, though?
No,
they're
you
theory,
didn't.
And theories are based on what? They're based on evidence.
It must have been that other guy. It must have been News Arturo. Wait, what did you insult me with? Because I don't think it's rare for me to feel like insulted.
He never said that you insulted him.
But I was talking to Arturo. Oh, when I thought you were talking to me, but you were talking. Yeah. No. Okay, I see what you're saying. No, you didn't insult me. I mean, you can call me imperialist or whatever. That's just your perspective. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm hurt. No.
Oh.
No. I got you. It makes sense now. That makes sense. Insult.
I like telling people that I'm a commie. And if they're like, hardcore left, then I like it when they call me a right-wing crazy fucking what was it? Karen, that's what it is. A Karen. I love being called a Karen. It cracks me up because people who call me Karen have fucking no idea about me at all. They know nothing about me. Call me Karen. Bring it on.
Karens are very petty. Very petty. I'm a communist. I'm a Marxist. I'm a communist. I'm a Marxist.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Oh, that's cool. Do what you got to do, sir.
No, I thought he called all cops imperialists.
Oh shit, there's a new person.
Holy fucking blocks. Sorry.
Guns.
I get excited when I see Paulie. He's my buddy. And he's really smart, and he's a really great mod. He will post out fucking links like crazy.
No, don't. Hey, Sandra Jones.
Oh, Sandra, it ain't no thing. I don't care. You guys can call each other whatever you want.
Ignore everything.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. Remember, what's his name? Fucking Defend. How long I let him sit here and talk shit to me and say fucked up shit to me before I finally blocked him. And I didn't even block him because he was talking about me. He was running his mouth about other people in my feed and harassing them. And I was not okay with that. But yeah, Polly, it's been a while. What is going on with you? We are talking about stuff and things and stuff. Paulie's dope as shit. He is a cop watcher, and he was in California in LA County. Probably the worst county to be a cop watcher in because, You know, like there's 8 different fucking cop gangs down there on top of the street gangs. Like, I think the street gangs actually developed because of the cop gangs, not the other way around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always been that way. That's how it started.
Paulie is wonderful. He's good people. Oh my God, I am so fucking sorry. I did not know. His mom broke her hip and shoulder. She is an itty bitty thing. Itty fucking bitty woman. I hope she heals up soon. Well, Sandra, get your ass up here. Come on. It's beautiful here.
I gotta ask one question. I gotta get out because I gotta do this show. But what?
Yeah, you gotta do this goddamn fucking music review.
But what information would you need in order to do the foyer on this case that I'm talking about?
So if you know the case number, or if you know the person's name, or if you know the dates that something happened, whatever the incident is, happened. Is it an incident that
I can send you the whole screenshot. I found like the inmate locator and all that.
Crew, motherfucking dude, I have not seen or heard from you in so long.
Oh, people are just coming in all of a sudden.
Yeah, they are. It's something just got done, or closing time just happened, or
I just came.
Police created the Bloods.
That's disgusting. You need to go somewhere with your nasty ass.
Police create the Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, I agree.
No, police create the Crips. Crips created the Bloods. There you go. I'm gonna send you this info though, and then maybe you can help me out. Just get some information on what's
no problem. I can walk you through it. No big deal.
Word.
Crew, you want to come up? Hey, we will see you later, Killer Ron. I am going to be using your song when I close out again. So just so you know.
Super blessed. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you later.
Out.
Bye. You mean like the USOs, like volunteers and shit that like go to the people that go to like the airport and meet the military dudes and tell them what to do? Those people? No, the only bobblehead here is me. Oh yeah, I've got a different phone number, dude. And crew, say hi to Sandra. She said hi to you. Polly, did you want to jump up here? Because if not, I'm going to bitch a little bit more and then log off and finish this FOIA request. I will, when I get the replies back, I will go live and share the replies and any information that I gain from them, including internal memos. Oh, when you guys are doing a FOIA request for an incident, especially if it involves a death, make sure and add on your FOIA request that you want any internal memos or communications of any kind regarding this person, said victim. Because if you don't do that, they are not going to give you those internal memos. If you do not ask for any and all photos, any and all videos, any and all reports, any and all fucking witness statements, I mean, you have to really go into detail on what it is that you want, which can be frustrating if you don't exactly know what you want. And it can be expensive, like really expensive. Really, really expensive. Where's it at? Okay, I'm trying to find something here for everybody. to enjoy because this song is fucking cute as shit. You know me, I like little kids and I like little kid voices. Oh, wait, that sounds really fucking bad. You shut your fucking mouth. I'm gonna beat you with a stick. You're in so much trouble. When I get off here, it's nothing but abuse. Yeah, I'm gonna make you go pick out a stick so I can beat you with it.
Already,
well, you're gonna be beating yourself with it because I'm not letting you touch me with that. Oh my god, you're disgusting. Ignore the peanut gallery, please. Here we go. No, wrong fucking button, you jackass. I got this. I got this. Share screen. This one. So this is Killer Ron, and this the little person voice on this is his niece, who is like 6 years old. This is just too fucking fabulous. I love it.
With my man told that ain't for me, that's not the case. Ready to be out to feel the sun upon my face. Hot girl summer, more like that.
Wait.
Girl summer, don't have your card, can't get in, that's a bummer. Get the cookouts going, meat on the grill. Vegan too, everybody gets their fill. Cold beer and shots, white claws for the ladies. Good times had by all, there are no maybes. Music bumping, Killer Ron, with the feature from Miss Kiki. It's straight Trody and none of that, do you love me? It's like 24 karat gold to plastic and wood. Low key, this might get play in the hood or not. I'm trying to secure a knot. The bag and the rich in silence, no stitches. Ocular pat down the energy. I'm just trying to have nothing but positivity, not the cancel culture born from sensitivity. First Amendment, freedom is relativity. The East is the future theory of relativity, and time tends to move fast whenever you busy. Even if you sleeping, I guess practicing death is like time leaping. They calling me the pastor and the deacon, reintroducing myself without speaking. Feds following me, looking for my brother. I guess they trying to take down another. Hello. Trody.
So yeah, that right there is some of Killer Ron's work, and his adorable little niece, and her cute tiny voice. It's so fucking cute. I just had to close with that because, you know, think happy thoughts before we go to bed at night. Not thinking about angry thoughts. It's going to give us a heart attack come morning. So I'm out of here, you guys. I'm ending the stream. I love you, motherfuckers. And I hope that you all wake up in the morning. And I hope you swing by and say hi. Good night.